Welcome back, Masters in Training. If you haven't watched part 1, stop right now and go watch it, because what I'm about to reveal will make zero sense without understanding Shu, the foundation stage. And trust me, what happens in this second stage, it's where most people's dreams go to die. Remember Yamato? The village boy who spent 6 months mastering just 12 basic techniques while others learned hundreds? Well, he's about to discover something that will change everything he thought he knew about mastery. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the second stage is called the forbidden stage, because it's where you must break the very rules you spent months learning. Before we continue, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Drop a comment telling me what rule in your life are you afraid to break. I read every single comment and love interacting with you. Now let's dive into the stage where true warriors are born. Now, the master said, his eyes gleaming with something Yamato had never seen before, a mix of pride and warning. Now, you are ready for Ha. Yamato felt his heart racing. After 6 months of mindless obedience, of killing his ego, of repeating the same 12 techniques thousands of times, finally, advancement. Ha means to break, the master continued. But most students misunderstand what must be broken. They think it means breaking the rules. It doesn't. The master drew his sword. Ha means breaking the cage you built around yourself during Shu. Yamato looked confused. During Shu, you learned to move like me. You copied my posture, my breathing, my strikes. You became a perfect replica, and that was necessary. But now, the master pointed the sword at Yamato's chest. Now you must discover that you are not me. You never will be. And that's exactly the point. But master, you told me to copy you exactly. And you did, perfectly. But a sword technique that fits my body perfectly might destroy yours. My height, my weight, my arm length, my center of gravity, all different from yours. During Shu, you learned the universal principles. During Ha, you must adapt those principles to your unique body, your unique spirit. The master sheathed his sword. Tomorrow, you will have your first real opponent, and everything you learned in Shu will feel wrong. You will panic. You will want to abandon the basics. And that's when you'll discover if you truly mastered Shu or just memorized it. Dawn came. Yamato stood in the clearing, wooden sword in hand. Across from him stood another student of the master, Takeshi, a warrior with 3 years of training. Begin, the master commanded. Takeshi moved. Fast. Too fast. Yamato's mind froze. All 12 techniques he'd mastered vanished from his memory. His body moved on instinct, the wrong instinct. He tried to copy one of his master's advanced techniques he'd seen in demonstration. He failed miserably. Takeshi's wooden sword cracked against Yamato's ribs, then his shoulder, then his leg. In 30 seconds, Yamato was on the ground, gasping. "Get up," the master said coldly. Yamato stood, humiliated. Again. This time, Yamato tried to use raw strength, forgetting everything about form. He swung wildly. Takeshi simply stepped aside and struck Yamato's wrist. The wooden sword flew from his hand. Again. 15 times they fought. 15 times Yamato lost. Each time in a different, humiliating way. Finally, on the 16th round, something shifted. Yamato stopped thinking. He stopped trying to impress. He stopped trying to win. He simply moved. His body executed the basic vertical strike from Shu. Not perfectly like in practice, not like his master would do it, but adapted, modified, alive. Takeshi blocked it, but for the first time he was pushed back. "Stop," the master commanded. He walked to Yamato, who was breathing hard. "Do you know what just happened?" Yamato shook his head. "You stopped trying to copy me. For the first time, you used the technique as a foundation, not as a cage. That strike, it wasn't mine. It wasn't from any manual. It was yours. That's Ha." The master sat down, gesturing for Yamato to do the same. Listen carefully, because this is where 95% of all students destroy themselves. Ha is the most dangerous stage. Do you know why? Yamato waited. Because it's the stage where you think you've become a master. You start winning some fights. You start developing your own style. You start getting praised. And your ego, the same ego you killed during Shu, starts resurrecting like a demon. The master's voice became grave. I've seen hundreds of warriors reach Ha and never progress beyond it. They become good, very good even. They win tournaments, they earn respect, but they never become masters because they stop at Ha. Why? Yamato asked. Because Ha is intoxicating. During Shu, you were nobody, just an obedient student. But in Ha, you become somebody. You have style. You have identity. You have wins. And that identity becomes your new cage. The master looked at the sky. There's a third stage, Ri. But I cannot teach you Ri. Nobody can teach Ri. Ri is where you must go alone, and most warriors are too afraid to go there, because, he paused, because Ri requires you to abandon even Ha. It requires you to let go of your style, your identity, your victories. It requires you to become nobody again, but this time, by choice. 3 years passed. Yamato became formidable. He won 47 consecutive duels. Warriors from other provinces came to challenge him. He developed a reputation. His vertical strike became legendary. Nobody could block it. His speed, his reading of opponents, all exceptional. People started calling him Yamato of the Divine Strike. He had mastered Ha. But something bothered him, something he couldn't name. One night, he watched his master practice alone by moonlight. The old samurai moved differently. There was no style, no signature technique. Every movement seemed to emerge from nothing and return to nothing. "Master," Yamato approached, "I've won 47 duels. I've mastered the techniques. I've developed my own style. But when I watch you move, it's like you're not even using techniques." The master stopped. He smiled, a sad smile. "You've reached the edge of Ha, and now you face the choice that defines every warrior's destiny." He pointed his sword at the moon. "You can stay here, keep winning, keep being Yamato of the Divine Strike, keep collecting victories like trophies. You'll have a good life, respect, students of your own." Then he lowered the sword, pointing it at Yamato's heart. "Or you can step into Ri, where everything you built in Ha must die, where you become a beginner again, where your 47 victories mean nothing, where your signature strike becomes a limitation you must transcend." The master's eyes pierced through Yamato. Most warriors can't do it. Their ego won't let them. They'd rather be somebody in Ha than nobody in Ri. Yamato felt his heart pounding. "And if I choose Ri, what happens? You'll spend years feeling like you're getting worse. Your students will surpass you. Your victories will stop.
People will say you've lost your touch. You'll question everything. You'll want to quit 1,000 times. The master sheathed his sword. But if you survive that, you'll reach a place where there's no more you and the sword. No more technique. No more style. Just pure response to the moment. You'll move, and reality will move with you. That night, Yamato couldn't sleep. He kept replaying his master's words. Stay in Ha. Keep winning. Keep being Yamato of the divine strike. Keep collecting victories like trophies. Or enter Re. Become nobody again. Risk everything. He thought about all the warriors he'd defeated. They were stuck in Ha. They had their styles, their identities, their egos, and that's exactly what made them predictable.